Hi Cancer, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading, and this is going to be your reading on your energy, right? And the extended Cancer will be kind of about your person, like who's coming towards you, what they really want, where they have been, where they are currently regarding where they are currently in their own situation, where they want this to go, and the strengths and weaknesses between you guys, and the advice. That is if somebody, that is for, basically the extended is about who's coming towards you, all right, and their energy here. Now, I pulled these oracles for you, Cancer, and I've already done your reading here. The cards are laid out, and I feel like for some of you guys, this is mostly a love reading, right? But I feel like for some of you that this is about a job. Three of Pentacles, yeah. And I feel like it is about a career, and you could possibly be wanting maybe a new offer, a new job offer, or something like that, maybe a promotion. And I feel like in some way you feel like you could have been screwed over, maybe in a job, something like that. But interestingly enough, you have three aces in your reading. Yes, you do, just as Sagittarius did, except this is very much switched around. This is not, I'm not saying this is connected to Sagittarius' reading. It could be. We see the King of Wands here, right? But for those of you who are dealing with a love relationship, let's proceed here, okay? But I feel like there is both here for some, right? Now, the oracle cards I pulled for you, Cancer, beg your pardon, guys, is not for you. So there's something here that is not written in the stars for you, right? It is not. The universe doesn't want you to have it, right? They don't. And this is why. So I feel like you are trying to make a decision here, or trying to figure something out here, kind of like what move you're gonna, what you're gonna do next about a situation. Thinker card is here. The Thinker, see, this is what I mean. You are totally in reflection. To be fair, I feel like you are thinking maybe that somebody maybe was not fair with you. It could be here, not for you. Why? And to be fair, prove yourself is here. So prove yourself. For those of you who this is a love relationship, I feel like you want somebody to prove themselves. It could be a Virgo, possibly, right? It could be. Because this Virgo, maybe the Hermit, could be dealing with a King of Wands for some of you guys, right? Yeah. And prove yourself. If it is for some of you who this is regarding a career, maybe you need to prove yourself, Cancer, and maybe you know this, right? And I feel like you have all the guns here to do it, and you have all the ammunition and all the talent and everything like that, because we are looking at three aces in your reading, okay? Your first card out said, Cancer, is the Queen of Cups here. And this is you, right? All in your glory here. And your throne, man or woman, 10 of Swords, Tower, 9 of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So, I'm going to treat this mostly as a love reading, because I think it is mostly a love reading. As I mentioned, for a few it is a business or maybe a career. But I feel like the challenge here, I feel like you want to offer your cup here, and there was already betrayal in the past. Yeah, and there was heartbreak, and you could have been really upset. In your challenge, Cancer, is the Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Your challenge is all about a decision, right? And kind of which way to go, what to do. As I mentioned, kind of how to bust a move here, or what to do about a situation. And this is why you have Thinker, right? Okay, in the root, or the why it's all happening, is that you don't know what to do. 8 of Swords, you are in a stuck energy. This is feeling restricted. 4 of Wands and the Queen of Swords, right? And this is, in your root, why it's all happening. You don't know what to do about something here. And you are trying to discern the matter, Queen of Swords. This matter is about a home and a union for most. 4 of Wands. This could be something else related to foundation, like career. But I feel like this is about a home or a union here, and you could be dealing with a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra, right? Because we see the Queen of Swords, And we also see, I believe the King of Swords is showing up in this reading as well. I'm not looking at it. Oh yeah, he is there, as is the Knight of Swords. Interesting, okay. Now, in the recent past is the Three of Swords, and this is what I mean about there was some type of painful situation going on. Could have been heartbreak, could have been a third party, maybe regarding an air sign here, right? King of Swords. And I feel like in the past you were overwhelmed or you were trying to resist it, right? Seven of Wands. What is on your mind, Cancer, is the Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the King of Wands. This is pretty interesting here. You could be, for some of you, I feel like you are thinking about, you could be thinking about somebody who is dealing with the King of Wands. You could be dealing with the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sag. I feel like there's an air sign here more, but you could be dealing with King of Wands or a Virgo, right? But I feel like what's on your mind here is trying to work something out here with somebody from your past, or there are kids, or you are thinking that somebody else is going to try to work something out here. But you could also be thinking you're trying to work on something for your family. Yeah, you are trying to collaborate, or maybe this is your job, Three of Pentacles, right? Work together here, maybe with your family here, possibly Six of Cups. This could also be a soulmate. But you know, this could, what could be on your mind here is that somebody else here is working it out with somebody from the past. That could be the case here, because we have why and not for you. Yeah. So I feel like, Cancer, that you are trying to either rid something from your past, maybe with an air sign, maybe just heartbreak, maybe just pain here, but you are trying to move forward here. And in the near future, you are doing just that with the Chariot card. You're trying to move forward here. And I feel like you're trying to figure out the best way to do that, right? We have a lot of analytical cards. The Seven of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords. These are all kind of, you know, kind of not knowing what to do here, trying to figure it out. Two of Pentacles is here as well, okay? Now, in the near future, I feel like you are at a stalemate here about how to bring balance here. It could be regarding a fire sign, Knight of Wands in the reverse, about how to bring balance here, or how to have justice here. Because maybe somebody was a player here. I feel like that's the case. And for some of you, there's a divorce here. I feel like there could be possibly here, or you could be maybe at a stalemate if you want to divorce somebody, you know, justice, Knight of Wands. They could have been a player, right? Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, right? I feel like there was betrayal here. Yeah. And somebody's offering their cup, right? Cancer, somebody is offering their cup, which is causing you to be super upset in the Tower with the Nine of Swords energy. Yeah, this is your overall energy. Okay. Now, you're seeing yourself as carrying a burden here, right? And this is what I mean. I feel like somebody else has a new beginning and you're trying to figure out what to do about it. Yeah. And I feel like you are stuck here because you are discerning a matter where somebody else is having this Four of Wands here. Or maybe you are trying to figure out how to have that. But I feel like you are confused about navigating your future here. The more I look at this reading, because there was pain and heartbreak and a third party, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords in the past here. Yeah, I feel like there was. And it could have involved a Virgo or a King of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like that, okay? Now, and I feel like the King and the Queen of Swords is in the reading, I feel like more as an analytical. For some of you are, though, dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra, okay? That is, because the Knight, the Queen, and the King of Swords is showing up in this reading, okay? Yeah, it can't be that much sword energy, you know, court cards without, for some of you, an air sign, of course. Now, you're seeing yourself as carrying a burden here, and I feel like somebody's walking away from you, right? Yeah, because the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Tower, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Cups are all in your overall energy. Right? And what's challenging you here is a crossroads, right? Two of Wands, with the Seven of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. You don't know which way to go. You're confused here. Yeah, I feel like you are. And this is why you are the thinker. Yeah, this is why you are the thinker. Now, you're seeing yourself as carrying a burden because I feel like somebody else is becoming single here. Yeah. And I feel like this has already been, somebody was thinking about this a long time. Four of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Somebody was thinking about becoming single here. And I feel like, Cancer, you are in this tower because somebody else, this Virgo or this fire sign, is leaving. Yeah, I feel like that's the case for some of you guys. All right. Yeah. Wow. For whomever this resonates, right? Now, in the environment is the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So for me, this is meaning a couple things. That for you, for whoever this is about a career, this could be possibly about a career for a small few of you, right? Who feel like they have been mistreated at work. Yeah, mistreated, unappreciated, and something has done something wrong possibly to you, right? But I feel like you know that you also have good things coming in some regard. I feel like you do. And in your environment is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. This is just a delay. These are delays and blockages, right? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and it was in this order. I feel like you know that you have a new beginning for yourself, or that you can create one. Yeah, right? Because the wands are about manifesting. Yeah, they are. They're totally about taking action and manifesting things. And I feel like you are, in your environment, are just blockages and delays. Because I feel like you know that you're going to have this Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you guys, you are feeling blocked because somebody else has the Ace. For the love people here, for whoever, if this is a love reading, right? Excuse me, because I feel like it is both. You are, I beg your pardon, you are feeling blocked because, sorry guys, somebody else has their own new beginning. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, yeah. And I feel like there is clarity that is regarding that fact, right? And that is making you feel blocked in your hopes and fears. Yeah, you're still hoping for a new beginning here. Yeah, you are, Cancer. And the Emperor, the Knight of Swords, the Devil, and the Ace of Wands. But I feel like you are fearing here that somebody is a little bit cruel here. Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords in the reverse. And that you are fearing here that they are going to have their Ace of Wands next to the Devil. This is with somebody else. You feel really stuck here. Yeah. For the people I'm reading, this is a love reading. You are hoping here, or fearing rather, that somebody is making a decision, the Emperor. Somebody is carving out their own new beginning, right? Yeah, and they're doing it. It's feeling really cruel here. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this is terrible energy, Knight of Swords in the reverse, with the Devil and the Ace of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. And this is your hopes and fears. Going to be going over to Vimeo, Cancer, to talk about the potential outcome here to this reading. Who's coming towards you, where they have been, where they are currently, where they want this to go, the strengths and weaknesses, and the advice on Vimeo. You guys, all the extendeds are super affordable. The best way, however, Cancer, is to always get your own reading, right? The link is below, you guys, and I'm wishing you a ton of power and light.